Hi guys, in this video I am going to do the paper 1 related sums. So first question is solve logarithm of x square minus 5x plus 14 to the base 2 is equal to 3. So what is the definition? What is the formula for a logarithm of? So here solve means, first of all you have to understand the solve. Solve means find the value of variable present in the given equation. So present in the given equation, what is the variable? X. That means x values you have to find out in the equation. So if you want to find out the x values, logarithm should not be there in that. So to remove the logarithm, that means what is the definition of logarithm? Log n to the base a is equal to x if and only if a to the power of x is equal to n. A to the power of x is equal to n. In the same way, 2 to the power of 3 is equal to, you will get x square minus 5x plus 14. And then x square minus 5x plus 14 is equal to 8. So it becomes x square minus 5x plus 14 minus 8 is equal to 0. That is x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Plus 6 is equal to 0. Then multiply first term and last term. Plus 6x square you will get. The factors for plus 6x square to get minus 5x is minus 2x and minus 3x. If added together you will get minus 5x. This becomes. So what you can write? X square. Instead of minus 5x splitting the middle term, minus 5x can be written as minus 2x minus 3x plus 6 is equal to 0. X common. X minus 2 minus 3 common. X minus 2 is equal to 0. X minus 2 taking common. X minus 3 is equal to 0 you will get. So if product of two numbers is equal to 0, either x minus 2 is equal to 0 or x minus 3 is equal to 0 you will get. So x is equal to 2 or x is equal to 3 you will get. Those are the values of x. Okay. Like that you can find out. Solving means find the value of variable present in the given equation. That is called solving. Here logarithm is there. To remove the logarithm, write the exponential form of the logarithmic form and then solve it. Second question. Find the eighth term from the last of an AP. AP is given. Find eighth term from the last of the AP. From the last of an AP. What is the AP given? 3, 7, 11, 15 and so on up to 159, 175, 179, that's it. Okay. So solution. In the solution what you will write? Here what he asked, eighth term from the last. So just simply you reverse the given AP so that from that AP you can find out eighth term. You will get the required answer. So reversed AP. Reversed AP is 179, 179, 175 and so on up to 15, 11, 7, 3. In this reversed AP, what is the first number? A is equal to 179. What is the common difference? A2 minus A1. A2 is how much? 175 minus A1 is 179 is nothing but minus 4. D is minus 4, A is 179. What is the formula? An is equal to A plus n minus 1 of D. An is equal to A plus n minus 1 of D. This is the formula. You can highlight it or write on the right side of the white page. While writing in the paper, you have to write on the right side. So, what you have to find out now? Eighth term. So, eighth term is indicated by A8. So, A8 is equal to A plus 8 minus 1 of D becomes 7D. A plus 7D. So, what is A? A8 is equal to A is 179 plus 7 of D is minus 4. So 179 minus 28 is nothing but 151. 151 is the answer. So here what you have to do? What he asked, find the eighth term from the last of the finite AP. So it is a finite AP, you can reverse that AP and you can find out the eighth term. You can find out the eighth term. Next. Third question. Find the zeros of a quadratic polynomial 2x square minus 7x plus 5 and verify the relationship between zeros and coefficients. Zeros and coefficients. Zeros and coefficients. So to find out this zeros, what you have to do? Again, you have to find out the solution. What is the given quadratic polynomial? 2x square minus 7x plus 5. Then you have to multiply first and last terms. Then 5 2s are 10x square it becomes. 10x square factors are 5x and 2x only. Or else you can write 2x into 5x. And both middle term is minus and last term product is plus. You have to take both minus. Minus 5x minus 2x becomes minus 7x by addition, and by multiplication plus 10x square you will get. So 2x square minus 2x I am writing first, and minus 5x plus 5. To get the zeros equating to 0, 2x common, x minus 1, minus 5 common, x minus 1 is equal to 0. So 2x minus 5 is taken out by taking x minus 1 as common is equal to 0. So x minus 1 is equal to 0 and 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 1 or x is equal to 5 by 2 you will get. 5 by 2. That means what is alpha here? Alpha is 1 and beta is 5 by 2. 5 by 2. And what is the relationship? To find the relationship, you have to equate the given quadratic equation with the standard form. So compare 2x square minus 7x plus 5 with ax square plus bx plus c. bx plus c. So a is equal to 2 you will get, b is equal to minus 7, c is equal to 5. Then you have to find out the relationship. So relationship means with alpha, beta are the zeros and coefficients are a, b, c. With those relation you have to identify. So relationship is equal to alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, and alpha beta is equal to c by a. Alpha plus beta is, alpha is 1 and plus beta is 5 by 2 is equal to minus is there in the formula, and b has minus 7, b is minus 7 by a is 2. So again here do the LCM, 2 ones are 2 plus 5, because one number and a mixed fraction is there, just like a mixed fraction you can simplify. 2 ones are 2 plus 5, it's a 7 by 2, and minus of minus becomes plus 7 by 2. So next you have to find out product of the roots. Alpha beta is equal to c by a. This implies alpha into beta is 1 into 5 by 2 is equal to c by a. C is 5 and a is 2. So 1 into 5 by 2 it becomes 5 by 2 is equal to 5 by 2. And hence verified the relationship between zeros and coefficients of a polynomial. Next, fourth question. Find 10th term of GP. 10th term of GP is given. What is the GP? Given GP 512, 256, 128, 512, 256, 128 and so on. Okay. So general form of GP is AR square like that. So what is the solution becomes AR square, AR square, AR cube and so on. So what is A becomes 512, and what is common ratio in GP? A2 by A1. So that is nothing but 256 by 512, 256 ones and twos. So common ratio is 1 by 2. Common ratio is 1 by 2. Then the general term of GP AN is equal to A into R to the power of n minus 1. A is 512 into R is 1 by 2 to the power of which term he asked? 10th term. So it is indicated by A10. So what is n? 10. 10 minus 1 is nothing but 512 into 1 by 2 to the power of 9. So 512 into 1 by 2 to the power of 9 is 1 by 512 itself. Because 2 is multiplied 9 times, you will get 512. What is the answer? 1 is the answer. So here he asked 10th term of GP. So 10th term is nothing but A10 indicated by A10, and GP is given. In the GP first term is A and second term is AR and third term is AR square like that. So you have to write A or common ratio and then general term you can find, you will get the answer. Next, fifth question. Find the nature of the roots. You have to find nature of the roots. Nature of the roots of the quadratic equation 2x square plus 2 root 3x plus 5 is equal to 0. This is a given quadratic equation. So you have to find out the nature of the roots. To find out the nature of the roots, you have to find the discriminant. What is the discriminant? Discriminant is nothing but b square minus 4ac. What are b square minus 4ac? When you compare the given equation with the standard form, so 2x square plus 2 root 3x plus 2 root 3x plus 5 can be compared with ax square plus bx plus c. Then their coefficients a is 2, b is 2 root 3 and c is 5. So these are the coefficients. Then b square minus 4ac in the coefficients is called as discriminant. So b square is 2 root 3 whole square minus 4 of a is 2, c is 5. Then 2 root 3 means 2 square is 4 into root 3 whole square is 3. 22s are 40. 4 2s are 8, 8 5s are 40. Like that also you can multiply. 4 3s are 12. 12 minus 40 is nothing but minus 28. And minus 28 is less than 0. Is less than 0. Negative number it is. So that's why nature of roots are not real. So nature of roots of the given quadratic equation is not real. Maybe imaginary. So not real roots you can write. So like that you have to find out the nature of the roots. Next, sixth question. Find the value of k. Find the value of k for pair of linear equations 3x plus ky plus 2y plus 5, 2y plus 5 is equal to 0. And one more equation is 6x minus 8y plus 7 is equal to 0. So here you have to simplify y values. Then what you will get in the solution? 3x plus y of k plus 2 plus 5 is equal to 0. This is one equation. 6x minus 8y plus 7 is equal to 0. This is another equation. So what they said, these two represents a parallel lines. Represents parallel lines. That is the given question. In the given question, find the value of k if these two lines represents a parallel lines. Okay. Then, so you have to compare it with what are the general form? Compare it with general forms are nothing but a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, and here a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. So that what is a1? 3. a1 is equal to 3. b1 is k plus 2 and c1 is equal to 5. What is a2? 6. What is b2? Minus 8. What is c2? 7. Then, if the given pair of lines are parallel, if given pair of lines are parallel to each other, then the condition is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. That is the condition. So what is a1? 3 by a2 6 is equal to b1 is k plus 2 by b2 is minus 8 is not equal to anyhow 5 by 7. So from here what you can find? You can consider these two equations. So 3 by 6 becomes 1 by 2 is equal to k plus 2 by minus 8. Then 2's 4 times it will go. Minus 4 is equal to k plus 2 and k is equal to minus 4 minus 2 becomes minus 6. So what is the value of k? If k is equal to minus 6 is there, then those two pair of linear equations becomes parallel to each other. They will become parallel to each other. Okay. Parallel means condition is A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. Parallelity condition. And if intersecting is A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2 or is equal to C1 by C2. Anyone you can take. And dependent means A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. Next. Seventh question. One end of the diameter of a circle is minus 2 comma 3. One end of the diameter of a circle is minus 2 comma 3. And the center of the circle is 0 comma 3. Center of the circle is 0 comma 3. Then find the other end point of the diameter. So circle is like this. And one end point of diameter passes through the center of the circle. So one end point is minus 2 comma 3 they gave. And center is 0 comma 3. What is the other end? Suppose this is A, this is B, center is O. What is the other end point of the diameter is asking. So let the other end point of the diameter is equal to x comma y. Then what is the property or what is the formula you know about center and diameter? Center of a circle is the midpoint of the diameter. So in the solution, what property you will consider? Center of a circle is nothing but midpoint of diameter. Midpoint of diameter. So what is the midpoint formula? x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2 is the midpoint of a line joining 2 points. So this is the midpoint. That means center becomes the midpoint of the diameter. So what can I write? What is the center given? 0 comma 3 is equal to what you can write? This is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. x2 y2. So what is x1 plus x2? Minus 2 plus x by 2. And what is y1 plus y2? 3 plus y by 2. So now two ordered pairs are equal. What you can equate? Equate the abscissas and equate the ordinate. So if you equate the abscissa, so what you have to write? Equate abscissa and ordinate. And ordinate. By equating abscissa, 0 is equal to minus 2 plus x by 2. And 3 is equal to 3 plus y by 2 you will get. 3 plus y by 2. Then what do you know? 0, 2 transpose to that side. 0 into 2 becomes minus 2 plus x. So x is equal to 0 plus 2 is 2. And next 3 plus y is equal to 3 2s are by transposing 2 to that side 3 2s are 6. Y is equal to 6 minus 3. Nothing but y is equal to 3. So y is 3, x is 2. So what is the other end? So other end of a diameter is equal to 2 comma 3. Other end of a diameter is equal to 2 comma 3. So sometimes they may ask that center and one end point is given. Find out the diameter, distance also he will ask. Length of the diameter also he can ask. At that time you have to apply the distance formula. Distance formula. Now, eighth one. Find the sum of n terms of an AP. Sum of n terms of an AP. So what is the given AP? root 2, 2 root 2, 3 root 2 and so on. Sum to n terms. That means you have to derive the general formula for Sn. Sn you have to find out. So first of all, what is given? AP is given. In the AP, what is A? First term is represented by A. It's root 2. What is common difference? A2 minus A1. So 2 root 2 minus root 2 is nothing but root 2 itself. Because these are like terms, 2 root 2 minus 1 root 2, it becomes 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 root 2. D is root 2. Then what is Sn? Sn means nothing but sum to n terms. That means n terms added together, what is the answer he is asking. Sn formula is n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 of d. 2a plus n minus 1 of d. So n is how much? We don't know. We have to write the general form only. 2 into a is what? Root 2 plus n minus 1 of d is also root 2. Then what it becomes? N by 2 into 2 root 2 plus root 2n, 2 root 2 plus root 2n minus root 2 is equal to n by 2 into 2 root 2 minus root 2 becomes root 2 plus root 2n. So here root 2 is common. We can take common. Root 2 is common. N into leftover is n plus 1. So here 1, here n is there by 2. This is nothing but Sn. So Sn is equal to root 2 into n into n plus 1 by 2. If you can, whether your sum is correct or not, you can add the first 4 terms and apply in the formula. You will get the same answer. First 4 terms sum means root 2 plus 2 root 2 plus 3 root 2 plus 4 root 2. How much? 10 root 2. If you will substitute in this formula also, you will get the same answer. Next. If c is equal to minus 1 comma 0, ninth question. If c is equal to minus 1 comma 0 and d is equal to minus 4 comma 2, minus 4 comma 2 are the points of trisection of the line segment AB. What is given? These are the points of trisections of line segment AB. AB line segments points of trisection are the C and D. And C coordinates are minus 1 comma 0 and minus 4 comma 2 are the D coordinates. Okay. So what is the question he is asking? What is the length of AB? What is the length of AB? Distance between A and B you have to find out. So how can you find out length of AB? Because these are the trisectional points. If instead of giving A and B, they have given C and D. So trisectional points means what? Divides the line segment into 3 equal parts. So 1:1:1 ratio. That means all the distances are same. AC distance is equal to CD distance is equal to DB distance. Okay. Then we have the C and D values. So find out CD distance and multiply with 3 so that you will get a AB distance. So AB is equal to how much you will get? Distance of AB is equal to 3 into distance of CD. Okay, like that you can multiply. You can find out the distance of AB. So in the solution what you have to do? Distance between any 2 points of a line joining the 2 points of a line joining is in a plane is nothing but distance formula is nothing but root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. That is nothing but square root of x2 minus x1 minus 4 minus of minus 1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 2 minus 0 whole square is nothing but minus 4 plus 1 whole square plus 2 square is 4 under root. So minus 3 whole square is 9. 9 plus 4 is root 13 under root, that is 13. Therefore AB distance is nothing but 3 into CD. Therefore distance of AB is equal to 3 into root 13 is nothing but 3 root 13 units, whether it is centimeters or meters. Okay. Next. That means you have to understand point of trisection means the 2 points will make the given line into 3 equal parts. So those are 3 equal parts. So you find out one equal part length, then multiply with that, you will get the total length of a line segment. Next, 10th question. So write the angle made by the line joining P of 2 comma 4, P of 2 comma 4. Next, Q of 4 comma 6, Q of 4 comma 6 with x-axis. So what you have to find out? Angle made by the line joining these 2 points with positive direction of x-axis. This is x-axis, x dash, and y-axis, y dash. Suppose a line is there like this. What is the angle made by the line with the positive direction means anti-clockwise direction? What is theta he is asking? What is the theta he is asking? So to find out theta, you have to find out the slope. So what is the solution? Slope. What is the slope of a line joining 2 points? So suppose 2 points are there, x1, y1 and x2, y2 are the 2 points on the line. Then slope is nothing but y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. This is x1, y1 and x2, y2. So that implies slope is equal to 6 minus 4 by 4 minus 2. So 2 by 2 is nothing but 1. The slope is 1. Slope is also represented as tan theta. So tan theta is equal to 1. But 1 when you will get in tan 45 degrees. Therefore what is theta value? 45 degrees. Theta value is 45 degrees. Okay. Like that you can find out this.